Hi, so now we are going to create a Linux virtual machine, and the virtual machine would act as our web server to host our websites. So let's do that now. So we're back on Azure portal, and the first thing we need to do is to go to virtual machines, that is the virtual machine service. Currently we have one virtual web server or virtual machine, so we need to add the new one. So click add virtual machine, and we'll create a new resource group, and we can see the subscription we're using. So we'll create new, and the name of our resource group will be resource group for my lab 01. Now say OK, and the virtual machine, we'll call it web server 001. The region is USA is okay, and the image I want to use Linux Ubuntu server 18, which is fine. The size I want to use standard PA1S, and for authentication connection I want to use password, and my password would be username Azure admin, and my password, I'll put that again. So SSH inbound is allowed, and next. This is fine. Next. So we'd like to create a new virtual network for our resource group. So I'll create click create new, and I'll rename this to VNet, that's virtual network, and I'll say lab 01. And let me just make this 10.10. So let's create a new subnet, and I'll call that subnet 001, address range 10.0/24. So that is okay. I'll click OK. So I've created my virtual network for lab 1 and my subnet, and I need to create a new name for my public IP. So I will call it web server 001 pip as public IP. Currently I'm setting it to be dynamic IP and basic SQL. Okay. And my network security group is basic, public inbound allow. So next, place this virtual machine behind an existing load balancing solution, not now. So next, and next. So let's create tags for this virtual machine. So say name, and the name of the virtual machine is web server 001 center, and we'll attribute it to our lab 01. So let's review and create, and create. So it's in progress, creating our virtual machine, the Linux virtual machine. Can see our resource group for lab 1 with our subscription, and it's creating the services, and now it says the deployment is complete. So click go to resource, and now we can see the virtual machine created, web server 001, and we can see the dynamic IP address that has been created, and currently it's running, as you can see here. So that is how to create a virtual machine.